All right, what are we going to do now? We will make fava beans. A bit of ghee on the stove. I started with the garlic first so we can get a whiff of the good old days. And the whole house will be filled with blessings. A bit of garlic. Then I added some chopped onions, just like this. The garlic just got sauteed until it started turning golden. I went down with onions after onions. What else do I have? I have some coriander. To bring out those wonderful aromas from the garlic and onions together. Just like this. And what am I going to do next? I have split fava beans. These beans have been soaking since yesterday. And every 2 hours I change their water. The water is changed every 2 hours so they don't develop a smell or form any scum. These are peeled fava beans that we get from the spice shop. We start by picking through them, then washing them several times, soaking them in water and covering them. You will find that he started to do the same as Reem. Or the water starts to change color, so I drain it and rinse them with fresh water. Every 2 hours we change the water so they keep a nice smell. Why? All right, so the onions, garlic, and coriander go in. Then I add the fava beans, just like this. I gently saute them all together with a small amount of salt and freshly ground black pepper, just like this. Now, what do some people do? I'll tell you. Some people start by frying. What do I mean by frying? I mean, they start by adding the onions, garlic, and all that stuff. Then they add tomato paste. They add the tomato paste and let it come to a boil once or twice. Then they drop in the fava beans. After the beans have boiled and started to cook through, the rice is falling down. Honestly, I don't like doing it that way. I prefer to add the beans first with the onions, garlic, salt, and black pepper, just like this. And with the coriander, it starts to cook a bit. I mean, by sauteing it like this, I'm helping it cook a little. I don't want it to cook all the way just in the sauce. Why do I do it this way? Because I feel that when the beans boil in the sauce for too long and get fully cooked, I feel that it becomes heavy. I feel that it's not light. But when I cook the beans this way, so that as soon as they're added to the sauce, they just need to boil 2 or 3 times and then they're done. This way is much better and much lighter. I'll leave it like this. And as soon as it starts to cook, and when I press on a bean, she starts to get along with me easily or break up with me easily. I'll add the sauce and the rice together so they can start cooking. If you eat a spoonful of these beans, oh my, you'll love it. The beans here, I've started to cover them because I want the liquids that come out from the onions. We'll start to cook it gradually, bit by bit. All right? Now it has started to cook and absorb its water. And I need the beans to be cooked before I add the sauce so it doesn't become too spicy. It's actually the excessive boiling of the sauce that makes it sour. The sugar that we add, that's a myth. It doesn't do anything and doesn't remove the acidity. It's the excessive boiling of the sauce. That's what causes the acidity. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do this. Just like this. A bit of boiling water. I can't use tap water because that will stop the beans from cooking the way I want. And I'll do this. I'll cover it so it continues cooking. Then I'll add the tomato sauce. Look. Yes, it absorbed the bit of water we added, and now it's perfect. Now, what should I do next? Watch closely with me, everyone. This move, look. This amount of rice is barely 2 spoonfuls. These have been soaked in water, and I add them in. Add the sauce on top of them. No, I saw it. Beautiful. No, not me. I'm sitting next to you. Yes, very, very much. Yes, okay. Look what I did. At the time I added the sauce, I added the rice and then poured in a bit of boiling water like this. The first batch of water, we already drained it. Now we've added sauce and rice. If we don't add extra liquid, when the rice cooks, it will dry everything out and become mushy. So it needs to have enough space. It needs to have enough space, and that's what we did. We did that by adding a bit of water so the rice inside can cook comfortably. I just want to taste it like this. In the name of God. That's it. Let's lower the heat. Why are we lowering the heat? The fava beans will expand, and at the same time, the rice will cook and expand as well. So we need to make sure none of this sticks to the pot or anything like that. That's why we lowered the heat and let it finish cooking. The fava beans are cooked, but I want the rice to be fully cooked. So as soon as the rice is done, that's it. We're finished. The fava beans with coriander here are coming along nicely. Look at this part. It's beautiful. Look what happens when I do this. Look how he moves. See that? The fava beans have started to cook to the doneness we want. And the rice as well. Look at that. God bless, God bless, God bless, God bless. We cover it, and since we've already lowered the heat, we know we're about to turn it off. Oh my dear, what's this? What's this? What's this? How do we know when to turn it off? How do we know when it's done cooking? The fava beans. Well, the state is not flat anyway. Let's check the rice. Because the rice is the only thing that was added raw. We do this and we do that. That's it. Bismillah. In the name of Allah. His shyness is so sweet. Here, there's a part with rice. Amazing, 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 amazing. A spoonful of fava beans with coriander, honey, moon.